84% of people are not subscribed. So subscribe to my channel because I got daily uploads coming for you. Now, I've done a video on the red flags. I'll link that below. But this is the green flags. This is the good news. This is the green flags. The first green flag is if she loves her family. Doesn't matter if she's got a small family or a big family. If she loves her family, it's a green flag. The family's happy with her, they're proud of her, they're sending her to university, the family are supporting her, that's good. That's a green flag. If she's got a dad in her life, if she's actually got an active dad, these are good things. If you've got a family that's good and loving to her and care about her, it's a really good sign. So that's the first one, is does she have a family that loves her? Another one is, does she have nice friends? Are the friends good people? Are her friends actually supporting her? Are the friends actually there for her? Do her friends give negative energy, or do they give positive energy? Are the friends actually positive to her life? Do they bring her out and happy? Do they make her less stressed, or do they give her more problems and toxic and giving her more issues? If they're actually being happy, positive vibes, they're happy that she's got a boyfriend, they're happy that she's successful, and they're actually there to support her, especially even like, let's say she's graduating and the friends say congratulations on graduating, or congratulations on your 1 year, 2 year anniversary, they want her to get married, they want her to have a good life. That's going to be good for you. If she's got good friends around her, you're going to have a great time. So that's the second one, is does she have great friends around her? Like I said earlier, when it comes to the active dad, now obviously if her dad's passed away, that's not her fault, fair enough. But if she's got a dad in her life that's not smoking, he's not drinking, he's not being abusive towards her, you're going to have a great time. Because what I've tend to notice when going on dates and meeting different women is, sometimes when a woman doesn't have a dad in her life, that means that she'll be more clingy towards you. That means she's going to be more possessive towards you, more controlling towards you, because she doesn't actually have that love from another man. But if she has love from her dad, she's going to be less possessive and clingy and controlling you, which means that you guys can actually have a great relationship without having that sort of full control, need to see you every single day, calling your phone constantly, possessive. You're not going to have that kind of energy if a woman's actually got her own dad or uncle, so she's got an older brother, she's got that sort of male love in her life. So that's another one, is does she have an active dad in her life? The next one is, does she speak 2 languages, 3 languages, 4 languages? If she speaks multiple languages, this is going to be beneficial in life. First of all, for your children, because they're going to learn more language. Second of all, for travel, because most of the world speaks Mandarin, English, Spanish, or Chinese. That's what most of the world speaks. If she speaks one of those languages, especially English is like a very dominant language in the world, but if she speaks like another language like Portuguese, Spanish, she speaks Dutch, she speaks German, if she speaks another language, that's going to help you. Because even French, a lot of Africa speaks French, a lot of the world speaks Spanish, South America, you've got Cuba, you've got Dominican Republic, you've got Spain, you've got a lot of the world speak Spanish, a lot of the world speak English. If you can speak 2 languages or more languages, it's going to be helpful for your skills in life, for business, for going to restaurants, for going into different parts of the world. It's going to be great. So, if she speaks 2 languages, that's a great one. Is she kind to people? Number 4, is she kind to people? Does she actually spend her time to be kind to people? Is she kind to the waitresses? Is she kind to people? Does she help people? If someone's cleaning the road, will she move out the way? Does she actually be kind to like staff? Is she kind to people in general? If she's kind to people, it's going to be good, because she's going to be kind to you. If she's rude to staff and she's rude to waiters and she's just like, always rude and complaining with everyone, it's not going to be a good sign. So if she's actually, kind to you, that's a great flag. That's a green flag. Another one is, does she listen to you when you speak? Does she just nod her head and say, yeah, or does she actually listen to what you're trying to say and actually understand the conversation? So sometimes, people can understand but not actually listen or try and take your advice in, but she's actually taking your advice in and she's actually listening to what you're saying. Bro, I'm telling you, it's a green flag. Like, you need a woman who just listens to you and then you listen to her as well, so you can have a great communication. Another one, does she respect your friends? Like, if she actually respects your friends, when your friends are talking, when your family's talking, does she respect your friends? Does she respect your homies? When you bring around the homies, is she flirting with them? Or is she being nice? Is she being friendly? Is she being a good woman around them? Is she being respectful? If she's flirting with your friends or touching your friends or anything with the friends, bro, you need to cut her off. That's a red flag. But if she's actually being respectful to the friends, she's listening to your friends, she wants to get involved in conversations, she wants to come to the nightclub with your friends or hang out or, cook cook new food, or she wants to actually be involved with your friends and your circle, you're gonna have a great time. Let's say you want football with the boys and she wants to come along, then cool. Or you want to go nightclub with your friends and she wants to come along, then that's cool. If she can get along with your friends and your friends like her, you're gonna have a great time. That's a really good sign. Another one is, does she cook good food for you? Like when she cooks food for you, do you enjoy her meals? Does she like to cook for you? Do you like to cook together? Doesn't matter what you cook together, but you like to cook together, put some music on and you vibe and you cook and you put different types of flavors. She brings her food, you bring her your food. And does she like to cook with you? Is she actually like happy to make food with you? Like, does she like cooking with you? Does she like spending time with you? These are all green flags. If she likes to make TikToks with you, even if you go on a date and she says, oh, let's make TikTok videos together or pictures together, or she always wants to post you on Instagram or show you to her friends. So these kinds of things are green flags. If she's trying to hide you from all her friends, then either you're ugly, bro, or she don't respect you, because it could just be that you're ugly, bro. Maybe she's loyal, but you're just not that good looking. But if she actually wants you to meet her friends, she wants you to, be around your friends, she mentions you to the friends, it's all green flags, bro. Another green flag is, does she look after little siblings? So like if she's got a younger sibling or younger cousins, or like she's got family members, does she look after them? Does she support them? Does she love them? Does she want to be around them? If her family don't want to be around her, the younger siblings are kind of wary, because little children can kind of pick up on like little details, especially kids. Like if kids are feeling uncomfortable around her, then that's a big sign that there's something wrong there. So if animals or kids are feeling like a certain vibe towards her, they don't want to hug her or they're not really close to her, that's the bad sign. But if her family, the younger siblings, are always happy to see her, giving her big hug and kisses, you're in for a great time, bro. That's a really good sign. Another one is, does she want you to become a better man? Is she always trying to improve you, like improve your outfits, your looks, your hairstyles? She always wants you to improve. She always wants you to do better. She's always like, why don't you buy this product instead of this product? Why don't you try this perfume? Or she wants to elevate your style. She wants you to become a better man. She wants you to speak more clearly. She wants to take you into venues. She wants you to become a better person and actually upgrade your lifestyle. That is great, bro. If you're with someone who wants to elevate you as a man and wants you to do better in life, you're going to have a great time. This is what you need. You need a woman who wants you to do better, not a woman who keeps you in the same spot, or a woman who's going to drag you downhill with you. If you say, oh babe, I've got this new business idea, and she says, oh, that's shit, and doesn't actually support your business idea, or if you say, oh, let's go to the gym together, and she doesn't want to do it, or she doesn't want to actually do anything that's going to benefit your life as a couple, that's a bad sign. You need to get out of that. If you say to her, let's have children together, and she wants to have children with you, that's a great sign. If she wants to get married to you, that's a great sign. These are all green flags. Everyone wants to be negative on the internet and talk about the red, but I'm going to talk about the green. We're going to talk about the good. So, my channel is going to give positivity, like green flags in women. But shout out to, everyone who watches my videos. 1,900 subscribers, let's go. At the end of the video, I'm going to put the link to the red flag, so you guys can also listen to the opposite advice on what not to do. But anyways, my name's Chris, and I really hope you enjoyed this one.